Hey guys, it's your boy True Para back at it again with another top 10 video, and let's get right into this, okay? We're all aware of manhwa and mangas tell some strange stories, but the craziest of them all are definitely action manhwas. The storylines are insane to say the least, but does that mean they're bad? Of course not! They offer entertainment for those willing to take a look and give them a chance. This is why we've prepared the top 10 action manhwas with insane plots so you can enjoy some of the most out-of-the-world manhwas. Do you know which action manhwas you should read? If you want to read one with a fitting plot, then you should know this top 10 list. Subscribe to my channel as well if you want to. At number 10, we have Dead Days. It is 4 days after the outbreak of the zombie virus. Yor Jungkook is a man who has been trapped in a room for those 4 days. Yor is constantly plagued by dreams about zombies, completely ruining his life, and now those dreams have come to an unfortunate reality. Forced into the dire apocalyptic situation, Jungkook has to find a way to survive, not only the zombies, but the other survivors as well. Dead Days is an approach to the zombie apocalypse plot scenario that we don't see too often. We're not going to get into messy, gory details, however, this manhwa is a heavy ride of high stakes, high tension seeping through each and every page. The art is also interesting and adds to the entire experience, with interesting stills and panels spread out. At number 9, we have After School War Activities. Normally, you would think the school's extracurricular activities would be games, or a library, or a culture clubs. However, in this manhwa, this isn't the case because the character's extracurricular activity is military services. On top of that, they aren't fighting normal humans, but alien species that invaded Earth. Can it get any more interesting than that? Let's be honest here. I love how they designed the characters, giving us the feel of fighting against human-like orbs. It is a spectacular action manhwa, but this statement only gets justified if you read it until the end. The reason is that the story develops takes a priority over action scenes. So, you can pretty much get the idea of how good this manhwa is, and thus, you're about to witness one hell of an action thriller manga / manhwa. At number 8, we have Flow, an interesting manhwa with an interesting concept. Flow manhwa is set in a world where people are born under two gods, weaker and stronger. Children born under the weaker god cannot study in high school, and instead, they should get jobs after middle school. In this high school, the children are born under stronger god, trained to get one thing, an ability to grant a wish if the price is paid correctly. Lee Rang makes use of this and turns the time back only to regret himself. What can he do to undo it? Flow is a fantasy action manhwa with some crazy action scenes dumped into it. The flow of the story is tremendous, befitting for the title and with the character evolution. You'll be amazed for sure. Now, if you want something a bit more sinister-like, check out number 7, which is Bastard. It's pretty good that Seon-jin is a boy who can never find peace. He's relentlessly bullied at school because of his quiet and unassuming nature. However, the worst of his problems are at home, because there is nothing Seon-jin fears more than his own father. While on the surface, Jin's father is a successful businessman and all-around good guy. In reality, he's a sadistic serial killer, and Jin is an unfortunate and unwilling accomplice. This continues for years, but when Jin's father sets his sight on a beautiful transfer student, Jin must make a choice. Let her fall victim to the same fate as all the others, or be the bastard child who stands against his own parents. So give it a shot. At number 6, we have Trace. When some unidentified species invade Earth and cause chaos by destroying everything in their way, the only people to face them head-on are Traces. Traces are good people with extraordinary powers whom government tries to control. Saw is a high school student born with Trace abilities, and Kim a 30-year-old person who acquires these abilities recently. The plot revolves around these two characters and sees how they set back everything. In the beginning, it feels like you're reading some kind of western comics with superheroes and stuff. At least that's how I felt. But once you get through a few chapters, you witness its insanity. The more you read, the more you get attached to the plot and the characters. So if you're looking for an epic action manhwa, then this one is for you for sure. At number 5, we have Pureless Dad. This one honestly is a great read. The story follows Noah, a martial artist who got through his life challenges and not giving up at all. His journey includes lots of battling along the way, deals with marriage and fatherhood issues. Still, why doesn't he give up? Pureless Dad had to be the most unique one on the list. If not for its plot, implementing the action deserves such praise. The artwork is pretty good, the characters are drawn very well, including the expressions they make. Overall, it will be an incredible journey for you if you're into stories that aren't much complex and provide scope for action scenarios. Well, it wouldn't be on the list if it isn't one of the best action webtoons out there. At number 4, we have Tower of God. 25th Bam is a boy who lives his entire life trapped beneath a mysterious tower, with only his best friend Rachel. To keep them company, when Rachel enters the tower one day, Bam manages to open the door into it, with the intent of finding his friend in the labyrinth that awaits him within. On each floor of the tower, Bam faces grueling challenges that could very well cause him to lose his life. With a story that has been going strong since the very beginning, Tower of God is a line webtoon with ample twists and turns along the way that will have you binging it to catch up, then salivating every week for the next chapter. 25th Bam's journey to find his best friend is well written, well illustrated, decent into the labyrinth of the tower, a labyrinth much like the story itself. At number 3, we have The God of High School. The God of High School is the most famous martial arts tournament in Seoul, Korea. Every year, people from across the country participate in it to become the best martial artists. Jin, the protagonist with top-notch martial artist skills, enters the tournament to fulfill his grandfather's wishes. To achieve that, he needs to face a lot of obstacles that will uncover a whole lot of mysteries. The artwork is good, and God of High School is one of the best ones for sure. In addition to that, action scenes are no joke, since it presents the action aspect with maximum effort. The story varies wholly from time to time, giving the viewer a good experience, and overall, it is a splendid action manhwa that you need to read at any cost. At number 2, we have The Breaker. Shi-woon always gets bullied by a gang of thugs at his school and almost reaches the stage where he wants to commit suicide. But since it requires even more courage, he decides to become strong. He asks his teachers for help, who once beat up a gang like this like it was nothing. But Chun-woo isn't going to accept Shi-woon as a disciple so easily. How does Shi-woon get stronger this way? The Breaker is a pretty awesome manhwa, and definitely a good one to start our list with. Although its art gives you Japanese manga vibes, it is still a manhwa. It has some amazing characters, and most of the chapters end with a cliffhanger, making you anticipate the story even more. In the end, it is the best action manhwa on the OP main character I've read, so give it a try. At number 1, we have Lookism. Lookism is this anime which pours out the dirty truth about discrimination in our society. You can physically feel how the story and art style grows as you read through the chapters. It's beautiful, well written, has nice extra stories, every character has some depths, and the ones who don't still weren't fully fleshed out. The protagonist grows so much. We meet our main character Hoo Young-suk, whose life is turned around as he is given the opportunity to switch bodies with alternative, healthy, and attractive bodies. He realizes through the newly found body how society truly torments him, how people are two-faced, and how they are in real life. I really hope the English chapters start getting updated faster, since I'm dying to continue reading this webtoon. This one is good, so be sure to check it out. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment below which one you have seen, which one you haven't seen, and which one's your favorite. Do share your experiences. Don't forget to like the video, press that little bell for notifications so you never miss a video. And yeah, take care, have a great day, morning, and night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!